They say, you look cute. I said, well, thank you. But he tell me I look cute when I'm busted and rusted and disgusted looking. He still tell me.
Oh yeah, the nurse just left out, took all my information, so I'm just waiting on my other doctor to come in because my main doctor.
Y'all just seen that? Like, are you kidding me? I told y'all, Dossier been doing some big things, you guys. People be wanting to sleep on them and be like, oh, it's overrated. Y'all, look, I have been working with them for years. And I'm telling y'all, I have not gotten a scent that I do not like. And you can go on there and choose your scents. It's going to tell you the top notes, the middle notes, the base notes. You never going to have to even guess. And then if you do get a scent that you don't like, you return your 50 milliliter bottle back. No questions asked. You can trade it in for another scent. But that's why I tell you guys, do a quiz. And I'm always going to tell y'all that because I cannot stress it enough. If you are not sure if you're more of a fruity person or unisex, if you like stronger scents, it's out there for you. You go in there, and if you guys have been to like major brand name stores and stuff, and y'all have tried those brand names, it'll tell you guys that it's inspired by them. So you won't even have to guess it. Then you'll get to see the notes, so you'll know if it's something that you will like. So, why telling you all that? This month, I do not have a fragrance to share with you guys. I got a candle to share with you guys. This is my first time ever receiving a candle from them. For as long as I've been working with them, this is the first time. I told you guys they have candles and I've been wanting to try them. So when you get it, this is how it will be packaged. I just opened up my box. So I'm seeing what you guys are seeing for the first time. And I forgot what scent that I actually got, but you can smell it through the paper. And this is like a mesh. It's not even like a paper mesh. But it's a strong mesh, and it's just protecting it so it will not be broken. And like I said, y'all are seeing what I'm seeing for the very first time. And then y'all already know their box. Just like they got their box for their fragrances, they have their box for their candles. And let me see if it has the scent on it. Yeah, it has the scent. Because you remember I told you guys a lot of people didn't know that the scent come on the box. So I get to look at it. And y'all know I can't see. This is the Aromatic Star Anise candle. And this a big candle. You open it up. What that say? Love at first match. Yeah, I'm telling you, this first time I open it. So I'm seeing what y'all seeing. And then you get your Dossier card, just like before. It has the same, the Aromatic Star Anise, the notes, bergamot, pepper, and star anise is the top, lavender, nutmeg, geranium is the middle, and the base is patchouli, amberwood, and vetiver. It is inspired by the Dossier Savage. They have their promise, they have how to use it, and the return policy. A pro tip: your first burn should last 2 to 3 hours to prevent tunneling. Make sure you let it burn until the top surface is melted all the way to the glass. Important to know. So if y'all get a candle, it's going to tell you how to use it. And they return policy. If you are not absolutely in love with your candle, we got you. Head to the return page on the Dossier website to create a return label. So, but with your candle, if you're not satisfied, you will return your unlit candle in this box that it came in. You just go and get your label. You go onto their website, you get your label, and you print it, and you return it. No questions asked. And you may say, well, why would I return a candle unlit if I don't know how it smells? You're going to know how it smells because you can smell it through the glass. Now, I have actually gotten the Aromatic Star Anise fragrance. I actually have it sitting over here on my stand. I don't know if y'all going to be able to see it, but it's sitting over there next to my bear. So I knew how the scent smelled, so I knew that I was going to love this. Now, they do not have the candle in every scent that's available with the fragrances, but they do have a few. So now that we got the logistics out the way, It will have your little foam type covering and then your candle. On your candle, you will get your Dossier label, the aromatic star scent or whatever scent you get, top notes, base, and middle on your candle. This is a lot of candle, y'all. A lot. And it tells you the first time you light it, let it burn for at least 2 hours up to 3 hours. You're going to get a lot of candle, y'all. Look at this. Oh, wow. And the thing is, you don't even have to light this to smell it. I can sit this in my living room. I can sit one of these in my room, in my kitchen. It don't even have to burn it, and you're going to be able to smell this. It smells so good. I don't even want to light the baby. I'm not lighting it today because I don't want to really light this, so I'm going to be honest. I'm just, and like I said, it does not have a case, so you don't have to worry about like a lid to it. So you're going to be able to smell this. I'm going to put this back over this, and I'm going to light it. Not light it. I'm going to put this back over, and I'm just going to leave this sitting out on my dresser. But if you guys are interested in getting a candle, go into my description box, click the link. When you click the link, it will send you directly to the Dossier site. So when you go on and you get ready to order whatever you want, whether you're getting a fragrance, whether you're getting a candle, it'll send you to it. This one, again, is the aromatic star anise. I will have it on the screen. I will have my discount code and everything on the screen and in the description box below, and I will have pinned in the comment section. So do me a favor, you guys, go onto their site, check out their candles, because I know all women and men like candles. You can't go wrong with this one. You can't go wrong with a candle that you can set up without burning, and it's going to smell good. And like I said, this is my first time ever getting a candle from them. And it's not going to be the last, because I will be ordering me some personally by myself. And I'm going to let y'all know which ones I got, okay? And not only is Dossier in Times Square, y'all know they're in Walmart. Now, if you go to Walmart and you check out their scents, because they only have a few scents, I will also leave the link to the areas that it's in, and you'll see it'll say like Walmart locator or something. It'll tell you guys what areas in states that they have the Dossier fragrances in and what scents that they have available. So you guys make sure y'all check each one of the links. But if you do go to Walmart, you know you won't get the discount. You won't be able to use my discount code, of course, but you can use it if you go onto the Dossier website. But hey, you might have it like that you're like, okay, well, I just want to go buy me some Dossier. I seen it, I smelled it, and I want to get it. Go ahead. Go and get it. Let me know how y'all like it. If y'all have ever got the Dossier candles, tell me in the comment section below, please. And also, if y'all live in the New York area, or if y'all are visiting for the summer, y'all are more than likely to see that Dossier is now in Times Square. And I am so glad that they reached that, because Dossier is a big name. At first, a lot of people was kind of like, yeah, they're just like all the other ones out there. No, they stand behind a mission statement. They stand behind everything that they represent. And so I am so happy and glad for them. They put in the work. They did it, and I'm glad that they accomplished that. So that's awesome for them. You guys, please go check out their website. They are on Instagram and all other social media sites. Even if you DM them and be like, hey, I watch Alisha Southern Crew. I want to get some of the perfume. But right now, you know, my money just can't afford it. But I do support you guys. That will mean a lot to me, and it will mean a lot to them, because they do understand that right now people kind of dealing with some stuff and going through some stuff, okay? So anything helps you guys. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate Dossier. So we're going to go ahead on and get into the video. But my candle will be on my dresser so I can smell it, because that smells good. I'm going to have to get one for my mama. I'm going to have to do that for my mama. What's up, family? How y'all doing? Welcome back to our channel, The Family Crew. My name is Alisha. For everybody who is new, I'm the mama of the whole tribe, the family. So what's up, y'all? Welcome back to everybody else who been rolling with us for a minute. There's Jordan picking at his nose. Nasty over there.
I'm ripping the bottom of my nose.
Just kidding, y'all. I am headed to the doctor. 4 weeks, y'all. Oh my goodness, 4 weeks. I only got 2 weeks left, and it feel like this was the longest 6 weeks of my life. And I done had children, and it did not take this long for 6 weeks to get here. Oh. But that's why I'm headed. But I'm feeling pretty good. I've been kind of sore since Father's Day, but I think because I've been moving around a little bit more, because I just been trying to sit in the living room with Mama and still having to do certain things for her and cooks, you know, like fix certain things and do things. So I've been doing a little bit more, so it's been making me a little bit more sore on my inside incisions. But other than that, I'm okay. It don't really hit me until at night. But throughout the day, I'm good. Minimal medicine. A lot of it, I just kind of just, yeah. I haven't had to take any of my strong stuff in over a week, so I've been just doing the Proxins they gave me and the leaves, not a leaf, Advil, and then my heat patch and stuff. But I still have to wear my binder. I don't even think I ever came on and did a video with you guys after I seen my surgeon last week. I still have to wear my binder, but they gave me a new one, another one, a different type, and this one is way more comfortable than the other one. And it's bigger, so it doesn't feel as tight. But I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good today. So I got up and actually got dressed, put me on some cute little something, showing my little something thighs or whatever. Showing, just putting on something different to feel, you know. You feeling good, you want to look better. So, but I know I'm still gonna go home and get comfortable because we get more rain today. And that's another thing. I've been aching more because it's been raining. But yesterday I said outside up under my house, or up on my little house area. Why you going this way, baby? This to by Alisha now.
How long you going to the women's center?
Yes, Dupes.
Oh,
the one behind Wendy's.
I thought
You always get them backwards. As long as he bring me out here, he always mix the two up every time I come. Lisa is over here.
Well, I would have just go around there.
Yeah, all you had to do is make the loop.
Yeah,
that's a good thing about it.
You should let me put that in my bag.
Oh, and I haven't been sleeping in my bed at night. So he fussed at me though. He was like, "I'm gonna make you put your band back on," because when I was wearing my band, it wouldn't allow me to sleep on my stomach, and I still can't sleep on my stomach, but I don't have to wear the band at night. He stopped it Friday, so this whole weekend I haven't worn it. So now I unintentionally roll over on my stomach because I'm a stomach sleeper. That's how I naturally sleep. And then he wake me up, and I have a hard time sleeping and falling asleep. And so the first night that I slept all night, which was Saturday night, Friday night I didn't sleep in the band, but I had my little stomach pillow, my hysterectomy pillow. But Saturday I slept on the pillow, so I fell asleep on my stomach. And man, I was in that good sleep. And he woke me up, talking about, "Babe, get off your stomach," and scared me. Like he scared me. Now it's the next one. It's the next one, babe. So he just don't want to take me there today, huh? So I ended up falling back to sleep. And then
got back on your belly. I had to wake you up again.
Yeah, I was like, and then that's what he talking about. "Man, forget it. I'm just gonna make you start wearing that band again." So I was like,
I keep you going on your stomach.
Yeah, because it hurts. Like when I do sleep on my stomach, it hurt. And then I've been noticing now my that the mesh that's near my belly button has been poking back out again. So I may just start back wearing it, because like I said, I wear it all day. But I'm gonna talk to her today about it and see. And like I said, just see what she says, because even especially just on the nights that I feel that I need it, and the rest of the nights I'll be fine. So I done made it here. And they're gonna do this little procedure thing today. I shouldn't be long, because you see ain't that many people here. And she said it doesn't take long to just go in and do that stuff. And I got my little tote bag with me today. They say you look cute. I said, well, thank you. But he said I look cute when I'm busted and rusted and disgusted looking. He still tell me. You do. Don't you still tell me? Because I got to do my hair today. That's why I got my unit on, because I need to dye it or highlight it or whatever you call it. All right, let me go on in here. Oh, and Mama at the doctor, she did her, Jordan dropped off already. She did her chemo. What time? She didn't say what time, because I know they're doing an hour after. All right, let me get on in here.
Okay, y'all. I done made it in the room. It wasn't a long wait. It wasn't that many people here. The nurse just left out, took all my information. So I'm just waiting on my other doctor to come in, because my main doctor is not back from her vacation until next week. She took a full month off. So, yeah, so I'm just waiting, y'all. I'll be back.
All right, y'all. I'm out the doctor. They did a procedure on me today, and it's a long medical term, but they pretty much kind of seal your whole vaginal area with this. It's like a dark yellow colored stuff, and then it turns your secretions or whatever like an ashy looking color, and it seals you for a while. So they did that today, and it hurts. So I'm going home, and it kind of burns and irritates you. And she did tell me that the procedure itself didn't hurt. You don't feel it until a few minutes later. But I need it done, and they do it at 4 weeks, and then I'll see her again in 2 more weeks. So she told me today, go home, don't do anything, just put my feet up and take it easy, because it kind of, just like I said, kind of seals in everything. Because I had told you guys in that video when I first explained what they did, I have a whole bunch of sutures that's on the whole inside of my vaginal area on both sides. So because it was so much they had to do, and then she did some stuff with my bladder, and she kind of put that kind of almost like a glue on the inside part of my bladder area, because I'm having more accidents, because I told you guys they had to do a procedure on my bladder, so I'm dealing with that. And then, like I said, still with my stuff with my umbilical cord or my belly button area. So they changed my bladder medication to the Mabetric. Y'all done seen this stuff advertised. So they just calling me in the generic brand for this, because right now I'm taking the oxybutynin, and I've been on it for 4 or 5 years. So like she said, it's not working for me anymore. So they got to change the oxybutynin to that generic one. And she said at first my insurance was denying it, so she had to put in why I need it. So they're covering it. And then it's another thing she called in, and then she gave me this. They're gonna put me on a hormone patch, but they're also putting me on the no, it's not Relazin or something like that. And I'll do 2 tablets a day, every day. And I think you take a yellow and a white or something like that. But she gave me this because I can order it online and I get 20% off. And this my insurance won't cover. So, but like she said, it's only $20 with the 20% off, and you get a 3-month supply. So that's not bad, $20 for 3 months. Or she told me I can go in Walmart, which me and Jordan did, because I had to pick up some of my personal items. So me and Jordan went in Walmart, and we was gonna get the, what was it called? You remember? The Amber. It's not the one for depression, but it's for hot flashes and all of that. And that stuff is $29. So I'm like, $29, and you take 2 a day, and you only get a 1 month supply or a 3 month supply for $20. I take $20. And she said they both do the same. So I'm gonna get those, and then when I go back in 2 more weeks and see her, then she'll see if she's gonna put me on the hormone patch or the pills. But whatever I'm on, I'm gonna be on the lowest dosage because of, you know, my my history with cancer and my family history with cancer. I can't take too many hormones, and then with everything, because like she said, with me not having the thyroid, that posed a major factor in it too. So they can't put me on too much, and then it really messes up my thyroid level, and I go into a thyroid storm, and that'll be bad. So that's the hardest thing that they're gonna have to do from here on out, is try to figure out a level. But these over-the-counter help with the hot flashes and the mood swings, and kind of help with me not sleep at night. And then she told me to get the Ali sleep, because the regular melatonin, because I told her I'd take 2, and she was like, that's not going to be enough. I would have to take 4 or 5, and then that'll be too much for me. So I got the Ali, which was a little bit more expensive, but that's okay, because I take the Ali vitamins, and those work really well. So I won't go knock it. So I got the Ali Extra. She told me to get the Extra Maximum Sleep or something like that, and she told me to start off taking 2, since I'm new to taking it, and to start taking around like 6, 7 o'clock. And she said it's not gonna make me sleepy at 6 or 7, but start taking it at 6 or 7, and then once my body start to rest and relax, do the sleepy time tea. Because I told her I take that. She was like, take that around 10, and both of those together should help me sleep throughout the night. And I can do that every night, and it won't mess me up. My body's not gonna get used to it or nothing, at least until I can start sleeping on my own. And like she said, it may just be a while, because my body gotta just get adjusted. So Jordan to tell y'all, like, I can't sleep. And then like I said, when I do wake up, it's around 2, 3 in the morning, and I'm up. And if I do go to sleep, I'll get up, and then it takes me a while to fall back to sleep, if I can. And I'm just not getting enough rest. She said my blood pressure was a little elevated, and that may be why. And then as far as like none of my sutures had popped, but my mesh had got pulled. And I told her I haven't been lifting or pulling up on nothing. I haven't been bending. I haven't been doing any of that. But she said it would probably happen, because I told her Sunday, for Father's Day, we was out with Mama, and I was sitting on a couch, and either me trying to sit onto that couch because it's low, or get up, or when I have to bend to take her blood pressure, it stretched the mesh out from the suture site. Because she said the way that they got all my sutures and my entire stomach area and my vaginal area, they loop, so they not gonna tear, but it'll tear the mesh, and it hurts. And so she told me to just be extra careful, and she told me what to do, she told me what not to do. And then we talked, and like she said, if she got to write it down and give me a list, she will. But like I told her, I haven't been doing anything. I just started going outside and sitting outside and all of that. And she said, that's fine. I can sit outside, I can go to the store. I just have to either get, what you call them little buggies, or just take my time and walk. Don't be in a rush to walk. Keep my band on. But the only thing she don't want me doing is bending, squatting, lifting, or pulling. I can't lift anything over 5 pounds. And I don't do any of that. I still can't bathe yet. I can't bathe until after my 6 weeks. I can just shower. And like she said, I gotta wear my binder. And she was telling me, if my stomach is bothering me a lot at night, to just wear my binder a little bit longer at night. And then when I start feeling more comfortable without it, then I can take it off. Because like she said, everybody heals differently. And because it's in my stomach area, and I try to sleep on my stomach. So, but she said I can sleep in this one if this one is more comfortable than the other one. So, because I was telling her what I told y'all. And like she said, everybody's body just goes through stuff differently. And because, like I told y'all, I didn't just have one surgery. And she said that too, because I was like, I know a lot of people be like, she should be more healed by now, or she should be feeling better by now. And she was like, yeah, if you just would have had a hysterectomy, that would be different. But you had that, your repair on your stomach and your bladder. So you got a lot working, and it's only been 4 weeks. So she was like, don't let nobody push you. Don't let nobody make you feel that you're not doing right. Don't let nobody make you feel bad or say anything to you because you know your body. And she was like, who want to be laid up? So she was telling me, if you do too much, try to listen to somebody else. I'm going to be the one back in the hospital when they got to go back in. And like she said, redoing a surgery with mesh, it's not fun because your recovery time is going to be a lot longer because they're going in doing surgery on an open wound. And she was like, none of these people who talking going to be in that hospital with you, nor are they going to be laying in this bed or helping you. So, and she's right. She's exactly right. So I told her, I'm glad I've been feeling better. This ain't in your way.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I didn't think you were going to move and go around. That's why I just stayed there.
Well, they got in front of me going slow.
Yeah, this was he about to do some stuff. But like I told her, I just really still been resting. Even though y'all see me come on, I'll make me some tea. I'll put, and she said I can do laundry. She was like, it's nothing wrong with that, getting back to normal activity. I'm just restricted on how. I do laundry, but when it's time to dry, I can put the clothes in the dryer, but let somebody take them out, then I can fold them. So she was like, anything that's going to consider bending over, pulling, all of that stuff, I just can't do. But I can, she said, for the 4th, I can enjoy my 4th. Just be wise and pay attention. Keep your band on. We can still have a good time.
And it's about
Yeah, it's about the bottom line.
And I gotta go all the way back to Dupes.
Yeah. All right, look. It looks terrible. And I know a lot of you guys was telling me y'all been getting this rain too.
Yeah.
And it's coming from...
We kept having power outages last night and trees and stuff
Yeah.
falling over, a bunch of limbs and stuff in the yard.
Yeah, we got 2 trees that fell. It was 2 that fell yesterday.
I don't even want to go back out, but shoot, I ain't got no other choice.
Gotta go get mama. And yesterday we were spared a lot. Now we did get bad weather, but it went, the worst part went around us and hit where Talia and Alisha and them live. Because it was terrible out there.
We just had bad winds because it was hailing and everything else.
But we gonna get it today. At first it's coming in the same area where Talia and Alisha and them live. And then it's gonna go around to the Bay and Waveland area. So on the other side of us. But then when it comes, the weather that's coming off the Gulf coming to us is gonna hit us. So we gonna be inside. We're gonna pray to God that mama will be done by then. They can let her come home and everybody will be inside. Feel safe by Talia.
I should have just stopped by Dupes and got that chicken.
You said you weren't gonna do it.
I said we're gonna do it. I want to got them legs, but they got the process. I want to try to have them.
Yeah, he hit a whole bump.
I want to try to have them mama call, but
We just go to the Frugals in Long Beach. Where did you see that chicken at? Long Beach or the Bay?
hey,
Well, why don't you just go back out while we out? All you doing is making a loop go back now. You better go while it's not raining. Man, this is why they have women. Or just go and hit a right and go on the Frugals before this rain get any heavier. You ain't got nothing else to do right now. Because I ain't getting out this car and walking up these stairs without you. Oh, man. So now we finna make a loop so my baby can go to Frugals and get what he needs to get. But yeah, but like I said, I'm glad I got a good report. And I'm not rushing to heal. I know y'all was laughing at me on Snap because I was like, I can't wait till these weeks out so I can be outside because I'm being shell shocked and cabin fever. But y'all, it's so dang on hot. I see that. It's so hot here. It's so hot here in Mississippi, child. I ain't trying to be outside. And I just be joking. When y'all see me put stuff on Snap, I really just be playing with you guys because I'm just enjoying being inside and being around the house. Cabin fever is real. It exists. But I can go sit outside, put my chair out there, have me something to drink, have me some cantaloupe or watermelon, pineapples to snack on, right? And we just enjoy our time. So we don't have to be out the doors and stuff, y'all. Like outside. I just be playing when I be telling y'all that. But yeah. So yeah. My other stuff back there. so y'all can't see it, so I'll show y'all when we get home. But I got videos that still got to go up before y'all see this. So by the time y'all see this video, today was Tuesday. It may be Friday. But all right, y'all. I'm finna sit here and chit chat with my baby while we run. But while we take this drive back on across the water. And I'll see y'all when we get home. Claiming it. Oh. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't even stop the video. I was so excited, y'all. You just don't know how great this feels to get certain news. Especially, like I say, when you... and I'm not even going to say coming from a small town. And I'm going to put my candles up, you guys. I just have a lot of stuff that's on my dresser with my medicines and stuff. So I have to take my time and get this up. And then I'm going to get my dresser fixed back the way that I want it. But I got a lot of goodies in here that I got to share with you guys. So y'all seeing it real time, real life. But I'm telling y'all. Whew. And one thing I don't do, one thing I would never do is doubt God, his presence, his power, his glory, everything that he does. I would never doubt him. But y'all just do not know how difficult this past couple of months have been financially for me. And not, not putting nothing out there or nothing. Hold on one second. I hope that fan didn't bother you guys. I hope it didn't. But yeah, I didn't even realize it was still on. But like I said, not oversharing or nothing like that, and not asking for sympathy or nothing, because y'all know I don't get down like that. But just speaking from, just speaking from a place of faith of what we dealing with, everybody dealing with. Like, even before my surgery, y'all know what mama been dealing with and what we've been dealing with because of that. And it's like, she was getting better. And then she wasn't. It was at a standstill. And she still had really good days, but her weight and everything else, and it's just rough. Emotionally, it's rough. Spiritually, my faith is so strong. But I have days that I can't sleep, that I'll wake up at 1 a.m. and I cannot fall back to sleep because I'm having bad dreams about my mom that passed away, or dreams on that line. And then that is the worst feeling in the world. Nobody wants to lose their parent, but we know, all of us is going to leave this world one day. This is why we live according to God's promises and his law, just God promises, his faith and everything. Because we all know that's our ultimate victory, is being in God's presence and being on that side of heaven with him, and living in that for the rest of our eternity, our eternal home, transitioning over, however you want to put it. And we all know that. But having that fear, and I know we shouldn't have fear and faith, but because we are human and because we are flesh, and that's our mother, that's our fathers, that is going to be in your head, and you have to get to the place that you ask God to heal it. And it takes some time, because you can ask, but it's not going to be overnight. Just like when you lose your parent, it's not going to be overnight. That feeling is going to forever be with you. And that feeling of that type of concern or fear and stuff, it's just in me every day. And it's like, I know my mom was okay. I see her. I physically see her. But it's just like how we are with our children. Like, we give them back to God in a spiritual sense, but we still want to be able to protect them no matter what. But God can always do it best. So it's the same with our parents. And it's like, not being able to go to sleep at night, and you just sit up and you just go checking in her room, and she good and sleep and everybody else sleep. And then you just up praying, talking to God, writing in your journal, whatever you're doing. And normally I will go run me some hot water in the tub, and I'll take me a long hot bath and pray. But I haven't been able to do that because I can't soak in a tub. So it's like, I just don't have that place to go to anymore, because normally that's my place. I don't have it right now. So I have to just sit up in the bed and I be crying and I be crying. Um, and it's rough. It is so rough. And then financially, we all dealing with our financial issues. So it's like when you hear word from a company that, you know, is these people want to work with you longer, and you are one of their ambassadors, and you are representing their company and all that means, because you can work with a company and you not be their brand ambassador. You just work with them, you get paid, and that's it. But to have that ambassadorship is different, because it's like your brand. Like for me, Alisha Southern Crew is my brand because my name is attached, and I'm working with them. That's their brand, that's their company, and they have faith in me to work with me. So I'm going to give them the best that I have for me with my brand, and for them, because it's like, if I fail and I do something stupid, or I'm coming on here cussing and acting a fool, or stuff like that, people ain't gonna want to really work with you. Now they got companies that will, and they don't care what type of channel you have. They'll do the mess and the drama and they'll still work with you. But certain companies won't. Um, and a lot of people be like, oh, well, it's not really worth my time. Your contract may say one thing, and a lot of people may be like, well, no, I don't know. I don't want to work with them and make that amount and da 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 da, because I deserve more, because I have worked with companies and received more. And yes, you may have, but you may not work with that company again. You might only work with that company 3-4 times. You get that money and that's it. But you can have a brand like any other, do an ambassadorship, and you can start off making a certain amount, and as times go on, it'll change. And then this is like money that you're making with the ambassadorship for as long as this contract is going to last, versus other companies that can start you off with this amount, and you may only work with them once or twice because you're not selling or however. So a lot of stuff you got to kind of factor in. But I can just tell you guys, it is a blessing. Like, God has been showing up. He has been showing out in my life and our lives here. Stuff is still not perfect. Me and Jordan was talking the other day, because we had made plans for something, but we was like, babe, we're not going to be able to do that, because we have to reach out to this company to come out and give us an estimate on how much they're gonna charge us to put a tarp on our house, and then contacting the insurance company to get them to come give an estimate on how much they're gonna pay to get this fixed. And I know we're gonna have to pay a portion, but they're gonna have to pay a bigger portion, because this is why we pay insurance on our home. But they've been trying to give us the runaround for the longest, and it's just making it worse. And it's making it worse for us, because mold and stuff is setting in, which is not good for neither one of the mamas, Philip nor us, because y'all know Philip has issues with asthma, and he's still dealing with stuff to where he takes chemo pills, and that's not good for him either, or me, or what I'm dealing with, and just everybody else in the house dealing with mold. But it's like these insurance companies want to fight you, so now we having to take it upon ourselves to do a lot of it. And it's so hard and it's so difficult. And then it's like, this stuff break. But when you're a homeowner, that's just what happens. You're going to fight with insurance companies and stuff is going to break. So you have to deal with it. And it's like, people may just see you and think, oh God, things are just so well with them. And it's nothing that's bad. Like, yeah, I know our health stuff that's going on. But it's like, we do come together and we fight for each other and our family. We support each other. And it's a blessing, because a lot of people don't have that. And then I get people that say, well, how do you feel about your oldest son having to move back in with you? I mean, it has days that it's like, I want to take my fingers and put them in the back of his jugular. But then I have to say, okay, he was on his own for 3 years. And he was used to having his own independence and his own this. And he too had to come here and get adjusted back to our rules. So it's like giving that leeway, and y'all having those honest conversations. That's hard to have, and that's difficult to have. But it's like, hey, I get that you're an adult, but this, and this, we have to do this to coexist. So I love it. I'm never going to have my children out on their own. I don't care if it's Talia with her husband, Greg, and they soon to be baby. I don't care if it's Alisha, because we don't ever know when will be in a situation that I may have to go live with one of them, and we may have to go live with one of them. So it's like sometimes I think people don't think about stuff before they say it, because think about it. Just what 2.5, 3 years ago, we was dealing. We're still in the pandemic. We're not out of this pandemic. Look how expensive groceries are. Like, we're still going through it. No, people are not passing away like they were, and it's not being spread as quickly and as in mass as it was. But just think about in 2020 and 2021 and 22 what we was dealing with. And I think sometimes people forgets that. Like, folks was living with their people again. People was losing their homes and their apartments, and people was having to live on the street. So it's like now things are getting better, and people got money, and people was going to blow it on this and that, and that's their business. But it's just the fact that it's like now people want to forget. Like, how can you forget? We went through the same thing with Hurricane Katrina when it hit in 05. We lost everything. We didn't have this home. This home had to be rebuilt for us. But for 2.5, almost 3 years, it was 5 of us living in a 2-bedroom FEMA trailer, all crammed up in there. But by the grace of God, we got through it. We didn't complain. It was what it was because we was blessed and we had our family. It was my mama, myself, my grandmother, and my 4 children. I just didn't have Philip at the time, and I had just lost my baby. So it's like, you think I care about any other little small thing that people can say? No, I don't. Because we didn't have a home. Our home was gone. The only clothes we had was the clothes that was on our backs and what we left with. That was it. We had to get everything brand new. And I'm just saying to you, because we lost everything. Things that people hold value has no value to me. Like, the materialistic stuff means nothing to me. I know we have to have things to exist, but when you lose everything, and I mean everything as home, your car, our car got damaged. I had to get another car. I ended up getting my little green Explorer. Y'all that was following me in the very beginning remember that little Explorer. And then we still had our little green Buick, but a tree fell on a good bit of it and it messed up our window. And we still drove that. I ended up giving it to Talia. We got the window replaced and we got the mirror replaced. So it's like, we didn't care about nothing because I lost a whole child during that time. So to have to go back and get more clothes and buy food and not knowing where you was going to get anything from, replacing dressers and furniture and TVs, everything. So it's like all of this stuff that we got, it's a blessing, but it's temporary. I don't care about it because you can lose it all at the drop of a dime. God can take everything away from you. It can be due to a hurricane, a storm, a fire, an earthquake, anything. And it's like, people do not understand material stuff means nothing. Your life means everything. And it's like, where do we get our life from? Who do we owe our life because of? So that's why I say I don't care. We have a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home that we was blessed with, but it took us losing everything in a hurricane, a Category 5 hurricane. And I say it again, I lost my child. I can never replace that baby. I can never bring that back. But yeah, we got another home. We got issues with it, but we're not gonna fret it. We're not gonna complain. We're gonna give it to God, and we're gonna do our part. And that's what families do. That's what people do. My mama is fighting every day for her life. So do you think my mama care about any of this other stuff? No, she's just glad to be here another day, and we're glad to have her here. I'm fighting for my life. Just got finished having surgery for a cancer that could have killed me. And I'm not being dramatic. It's the truth. If I would not have went to the doctor, would not have found out. So I'm here today because of the grace of God. Am I hurting? Yes. Am I sore? Yes. Do I have bad days? Yes. I'm still peeing. I'm having to wear these. I'm having to wear these. For how long? I don't know. But I thank God because I just got out of wearing the pins after 4 weeks. Had a procedure done today. I'm hurting today from that procedure. But I'm standing here today because I'm telling you, you can get through it. I have mesh from one side of my body to the other, from top to bottom, from literally my right to left side, from under my breast to my vaginal area. Mesh with a whole bunch of sutures. I have sutures in my body that I found out today that I'm going to have in me for the rest of my life because they do not go away. Because they're metal sutures that I'm going to have in my stomach, my belly button area, my vaginal area for the rest of my life. That's not going to go away. I found that out today. And did I cry? No, because I thank God that I'm here. The procedure that I had to have today was due to I had a lot of damage that I did not know about in my vaginal area, and that was the only way they could do it. So it's not sutures that's gonna, dissolve. It's not sutures that's gonna go away. These are metal sutures that is on the whole inside of my vaginal area, by my bladder area, around with the mesh, and in my stomach area that I'm gonna have. But I thank God that I got the rest of my life to have it. So all the stuff that we can complain about, all the stuff that we can be mad about, all the stuff that we can be down about, it's gonna get better. And I know we say it often that the sun is going to come up tomorrow. We can cry all night, but tomorrow is going to be better. And that's the truth. You can spend all night crying, and it's okay to cry because God going to catch every one of your tears. But just do not stay there. And I'm telling y'all that. Like I said, I have to see my mama suffering every day. It is hard for me because I am a mama's baby. And I hurt every day because of that. And I cry every day because of that. When I see her getting up, sitting down, walking, standing up, trying to cook, I see her still trying to do laundry, and she don't supposed to. But we still give her that dignity and allow her to do stuff that she can do, because I know that feeling when you can't do stuff and everybody have to do for you. So we allow her as much dignity to keep doing what she can as possible. But to see how my mama went through this within a year, it's devastating to me. Like I said, I cannot sleep. My doctor had to write me a prescription to help me sleep at night because I'm not getting sleep. And if I do, it's maybe 3 hours because I'm jumping up out of my sleep and I'm having to get out the bed to see if she's okay. Any bump I hear, it alerts me. And if y'all don't understand that feeling, I'm sorry. But I don't sit here and ask God why. I don't sit here and dwell in it. I thank him because she's still here and I can see her beautiful face another day. And when God decides to call her home or me home first, because he can call me home and my mama can still be here, I'm going to still thank him. I'm going to still glorify him. I'm going to still praise his name because it's people leaving this world every day, from newborn babies up. And it's just no need to say, why me? I sit here and I look at reviews that I still have to get out from companies, and I'm emailing them and be like, please just give me another week to get this out because I have so many videos and I'm behind in. Sometimes I look at my views and I be like, man, people not interested in seeing this. They can care less unless it's drama or something that they can get exciting news out. But then I go back and I think, God, you know what? I don't care. If I have the loyal people that I know who are loyal and ride with us no matter what I put up, I can put up a 2-minute video and I see y'all in the comment section, and please forgive me for not commenting back, but y'all just do not understand how much it takes out of me now to just edit. It's not the recording because I love to record, but when I have to sit down and actually edit a video to get out, I put it up. And then if I don't go back and get to comments right away, I don't, because I'm not back on my YouTube creator app anymore. I'm not back on YouTube because I'm having to either lay down because I'm not feeling well, I'm hurting, or I'm cramping real bad, or my chest is hurting me because I'm so stressed out because of my mama. I'm having to do something for my mama, make a doctor, making a phone call for a doctor's appointment or rescheduling this appointment. Like, my life goes on after I put up a YouTube video. But for everybody who's new to our channel, everybody who's supporting us, everybody who is here no matter what, and y'all be like, girl, you don't have to answer me back. You the one recording. You're talking to us. We're replying to you. So you don't have to reply back to us. I thank you guys. I'm trying my best to give you guys hearts as I can. But when I tell y'all, once I get my video up, the first few minutes I'm on, then after that I'm off. Anytime I'm looking at YouTube, I'm looking at it from my TV. I don't go back and watch my videos. Once they're up, they're up. But I appreciate you guys. I love y'all for loving on my mama and my mother. I love the way that y'all do. for just supporting all of us and being there. I tell y'all all the time, y'all don't have to do a thing for us. Y'all watch, y'all support us, that's it. People ask me to share my PayPal, and I do. When they ask me to put it in my description box because sometimes people just want to bless. It took me 3 months to add my PayPal because I was like, I can't do it. And it wasn't pride or nothing. It was just, and I guess it's not because I'm not a prideful person, but because I hate asking anybody for anything. And then they be like, you're not asking me for anything. I just want to bless you because God put it on my heart because you bless us by doing what you do. And I had to pray on it and I put it in there. But I don't, it's towards the bottom. So people got to look forward to see it because it's like, that's just how I am. That's how I was always brought up. I always bless and do for others, but I don't ever look for nothing in return. I'm doing what I do because I love it. I do YouTube because I love it. I vlog because I love it. I don't have to. I don't need to do it, but I want to do it. So when I see that the YouTube creator say fewer, of your regulars chose to watch this video, it's okay. It is because it's not every video is not going to be for everybody. And I tell y'all, I don't honestly care if I get 50 views because those 50 people needed that. And I think that's what we need to get our minds back on, our hearts back on, our spirits back on. Because a lot of times social media and just the way life is now, it's like everything is for a like, a view, a comment, a reaction. And it's like, when did we draw to this? We need to draw back away from that and just know that whoever God is meant to have in your life is there. Everybody that I talk to on a daily, weekly, however, an email, a text, a phone call, Instagram, however, I was blessed with you guys because I have a relationship from y'all and I never met you guys a day before I started doing this. And now that I do, y'all be on my snap. We talk to each other. We tell each other what we going through. Like, you guys know more of what I'm going through than my daddy does. You guys know more of what I'm going through than my family does because we talk to each other. We reach out. We text. Y'all make me laugh. Y'all make me cry when I don't want to cry. Y'all put me in my place and tell me to sit my behind down and relax. We have good conversations. Y'all show me pictures of y'all kids and y'all grandbabies. And I'm going to share my grandbaby with you guys. And y'all know that. So it's like, I'm blessed and I'm honored to have y'all. I say it all the time. And if I never get on this platform and tell you guys again, I love you guys and we are honored to have y'all. Y'all bless our lives. And y'all don't know how much y'all help me. Y'all tell me that I help you guys or we help you guys. Mama help you guys. Mama E, Deontay and them, the kids, when they come on and laugh, when Talia and Alisha and them come over. However we touch you guys, y'all tell us how we get y'all through and got y'all through some rough times. Y'all do the same for us. When we first found out my mama was sick, I couldn't just run to my family, but I was able to come to you guys. I was able to come to y'all. I was able to cry. I was able to get on here with my big tears and cry before my mama got sick, when I was battling all my other battles with my thyroid and with my breasts and everything, and I was coming out here. Y'all don't know how it feels to have to get on this platform and tell people that you never met what your doctor said, and you crying and you open yourself up and you get criticism, you get family saying you're lying, but you sitting here with paperwork that's showing it. Y'all don't know how that feels. Y'all don't know how humiliating it is. Even on my grocery channel, when I come on here and I share stuff that I buy and how I budget for my family, it's not easy. It's not easy feeding a lot of people nowadays. What you could used to feed a family of 5, you can't now. It's a struggle. I have not really worked. If y'all looked at my platform, the month that I had surgery, I was posting, I think I only put up, I think my YouTube told me, because they go by certain dates. They don't go by the beginning of June to the end of June. Yes. Yeah. Yes. You know it's hard for me to walk. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm sorry about that. John was calling me. He just made some orange pepper chicken wing. Baby, things so dang on good. They good. Make sure y'all following his channel. If you are not, the name of his channel is Cooking with Pops. It's good. And then it's leaking in our living room. And it's leaking in my bathroom because I can hear it. So I got to put a towel down. Like I said, I was just saying that. Like, we can sit here and complain about stuff all we want. But we never know what the next person is going through or dealing with in their home, life, or anything. But you give it to God. Give it to him. I don't plug my thing because it's getting wet. I'm telling you, just give it to him. And it may seem like it's not fair. I promise y'all. And it's going to be like, man, why I got to deal with this? Like, ugh. But God got a reason. And he got an answer. Just keep giving it to him, y'all. And I'm not trying to preach or nothing. I'm telling y'all what I know. And I'm just taking this towel out of here because this is the one that I had down last night. Because it was leaking in here last night and it started to dry up. So I'm just pulling it out and I'm going to use it again. But I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to turn this light off. There's some electrical stuff. I ain't trying to get electrocuted. But yeah, like I said, all that up there. And I ain't never showed y'all this before. But this is what we've been dealing with. And it done messed up my light to where the weight from it done brought my light down. It's still screwed in. So it's not going to fall. It's just hanging. So y'all see it's leaking. And it leaks on my sink, which has loosened up my sink from all the water pressure. So I just got to put a towel down. Like I said, we keep the water off, the light on. But like I say to that, to God be the glory. Like I said, that's what we calling these people to come out. Folks going to say what they going to say anyway. And no, I'm not doing it for nobody to help me because we got it. But it's just to show y'all that y'all not alone. If y'all dealing with anything in y'all home, y'all dealing with anything in y'all family, y'all ain't alone. Y'all not alone at all. Everybody going through something. Everybody going through something. And it's going to be okay. Like I said, you give it to God, and yes, you got to do your part. It's not that easy. It's that you just give it to him, forget about it. You got to do your part. But he always going to make a way. He's always going to make a way. And I'm thankful. I'm so thankful for everything. So, in that, like I said, I showed y'all the poise I got when I was at the store. She just told me to just get and just do these because it'll help. Also, because y'all know I'm still bleeding, and I was just doing the Dupes. I showed y'all that, and I'm not bleeding as much, but the Dupes just don't help with the wetness. You still can kind of leak. But these, and I know they have the poise underwear, but I don't need the underwear now since I'm up and moving around. If I was still in the bed, it'll be fine. But since I'm up and moving, if I have an accident, I just get cleaned up. But these came in 48 in a pack, and I got the size 5. Yeah, and it's just maximum because you know it tells y'all, and y'all ladies know, it tells you each one. So yeah, and this wasn't bad. This was like $11, I think. And then she told me to get the Ollie Extra Sleep. This is the one I was telling y'all about. It come with 90, and she told me to start off with 4. And she say start off with 2, and she's at 4 now. But she's been taking these brands since it came out. The melatonin, she said she was having to do like 4 or 5. But this is the extra strength. So she was like, just start off with 2 of them. And like I said, they're not addictive or nothing. And I like the Ollie brand because I do have the Ollie brand vitamins over there that I shared with you guys before. And this one is just the extra sleep. So I got that. And then, y'all know, this has been the one that I've been using. The Monostat one, either that or the clear one, because it has no color, and this one has the boric acid. So this helps a lot, especially, like I said, because I've been having a lot of accidents. And then as far as my spray, I got just the baby powder one, and I just use this one on my body, like under your breast area, thigh area, because we sweat, we women. So that's what I use for that. And then this is just the Vagisil that I use my dry wash for everything else. Y'all heard that? I know my mama ready to come home. And I'm gonna let y'all go soon. And I got this, just a body mist to wear. This one $3. The Bodycology, the Hawaiian Beach. And I needed some more toothpaste, so I got the Advanced White Arm & Hammer. So that's what me and Philip like to use. And my Kit Kats. I'm about to pop these in the freezer. So that's it. And Jordan got whatever he needed for what he's making. So I'll put these up in my bathroom a little later. And kind of arrange my stuff how I need it. But I'm about to get this video up and edit it for you guys so y'all will see this today. And then y'all will see my other videos. They'll kind of be behind. So when y'all see them, y'all will be like, okay, that's what should have come out. Yeah. So y'all be blessed and stay safe out here. Dawn has done some things back in here. And I think I need to go get cleaned up again. And I'm going to take this hair off and all that good stuff. So I'll see you.